Your what's good, y'all? It's your boy DJ Obi the Mayor. I'm back with another one. It is Friday, May 20. I believe it's like May 23rd. Yeah, it's May 23rd. Yo, I got some roses today from some lovely college students. Yo, they was in a sophomore. Well, they are in a sophomore year of college, but they're about to be juniors, and they saw me in the park chilling. They was like, "Yo, want some flowers?" I was like, "Yeah, I take some flowers." I had a crazy ass week, y'all. Like. That's gonna be another episode. I'm gonna talk about what happened to me this week, son. This week was nuts, bro. But quick update, I'm good. I hope y'all good. So we good, and we gonna keep being good. But anyways, right? Today's topic will be my high school experience. My high school experience. So we all know high school is 4 years. You have ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. And in high school, a lot of things go down. So the high school I went to was Brooklyn High School of Arts, and I was supposed to go to Boys and Girls High School. I was supposed to stay in Boys and Girls High School. I'm so thankful I didn't, because I know I would have been a whole different person. But I went to Brooklyn High School of Arts. That is on Dean and 3rd and 4th, downtown Brooklyn, near Atlantic Mall. It was lit. I ain't going front. My first year, ninth grade year, I came first day of school. I seen everybody I knew from junior high school. The whole 113 went to Brooklyn High School of Arts. So if you went to 113, most likely you went to school with me in high school. And I feel like a lot of people went to Banneker, Lockland, BHSA, which was my school, and like that's the Brooklyn schools I could remember. That a lot of people went to. So we was all in the same neighborhood. We would see each other in passing. We would see each other in Buffalo Wild Wings. If you remember the 10-cent wings, every Tuesday and Thursday was the traditional. Wednesday was the boneless. A lot of fights happened. A lot of get light battles happened. It was lit in the mall, son. Like you had to be there. It was to the point where we was calling eighth period, like, yo, let me get a 10-piece. People like, yo, let me order two. What's good? Yo, it was lit. But back to ninth grade. Ninth grade, first day of school, walked in, seeing all my buddies from junior high school 113. It was a bunch of other kids from different schools, like Philippa Schuyler, like David A. Booty, like 258. And it was just a good time. 44 was in the building, but that's the elementary school. But they all came with me to high school. So, boom. BHSA was trash ninth grade. Like everybody was about to transfer. Some people did transfer. Some people was like, "Yo, I'm getting out of here. This shit trash." The classes was boring. We had to wear uniform. We was all tired of wearing uniform from elementary school, middle school. Then you got to go to high school and wear it. We was tight. We wanted to get fly. We wanted to throw on a little polo, a little True Religion. You know what I'm saying? A little antique. And to speak on that, that was high school gear. High school gear was True Religion. We took all right, jeans. I'm gonna go from jeans, shirts, and sneakers that you found in my years of high school. I went to school from 2006 to 2010. It was lit, best times ever. Now, high school probably trash, but at that time, high school was lit. So, you got your True Religion jeans. You got your antique denim. You got your Rock Republic. You got the girls with the Joe's jeans. You got Seven jeans. You got what else we had? We had Red Monkeys. We had your Levi's. You had your H&M's, of course. You had your hard denims. You could go and get a pair of nudies after a while. When we started getting on those, everybody was hooked on nudies. And then for your shirts, you could throw on an Air Hardy shirt. You could throw on an Air Hardy sweatsuit. You could throw on of course, H&M Heavy, your Polo, your Rugby, your you would go to Soho. Vans was heavy too. A lot of people was wearing Vans. I was one of them that wore Vans for like a year, whatever. I mix and match, but I was a sneakerhead. I was Jordans. You had your ice creams came all crazy. Billionaire Boys Club. You had what's that other shit that was across the street from Burberry? K Robot. K Robot. um, Burberry, all sorts of things. So in ninth grade, that's when we started to learn our style. That's when we started to learn, like, okay, you put this with that. Everything don't gotta be label. Sometimes you throw on a calm, regular bucket hat with a nice H&M hoodie with the stripes, a good pair of True Religion jeans, and a pair of Timbs. You was good. You was straight. Wasn't nobody gonna bother you. So, um, ninth grade, we all had to go to vocal, art, dance, or band. And those was the four majors that everybody took. I was in vocal music. I was the only boy in vocal music, son. It was like 40 girls and me. I was tight, but I wasn't tight because it was mad fun. The girls is mad funny in high school. Like, they coming in with the bags of chips. They coming in with their bonnets on. They coming in with only three of their nails is on. Like, when they be having on the tips and all of that, only three of their nails is on. Two is off. It be mad funny. They arguing, all of this. But then there was times where you got to see that these girls is working just as hard, like, to be the Beyoncés and the Rihannas. Like, I went to school with a lot of girls that really had talent, and they still do have talent. So shout outs to all of y'all that I went to high school with, that I was in vocal class with. I would say y'all names, but there's so many of y'all, like, and y'all already know how much love I have for the vocal program because we worked hard. Like, we had like three teachers, and then we finally got Mr. Williams, and that was in my 11th grade year. So I only had him for a year and a half, but he still got us right. In a year and a half, bro, we was singing better than Beyonce and them. Like, no cap. We had people crying or whatever. Every time we performed, we were traveling, we were competing. So ninth grade, a lot of fights happened because we was all coming from different schools. We didn't know each other. We didn't know how to high school yet. So we still were in our middle school mindset, which is you can hit people, you can say whatever you want to people, and that's not what you could do. So in high school, you got to really watch your mouth. Like, somebody may have a whole different anger than you have, and they may not agree with whatever you're saying. So watch your jokes, watch the stuff you say, and try to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Ninth grade finishes. I had to go to summer school. I forgot to tell y'all. So this is my first year ever having to go to summer school because of the U.S. History Regents. That Regents was mad hard. If you went to high school in New York, you know about the U.S. History Regents, son. That test is crazy, bro. Some people probably passed it with flying colors, but me and my son Donnie Danger, we was in summer school, bro. Hot, but we was fly, and we made it out of there. We passed that Regents, and we kept on going. So shout outs to us doing our thing. But ninth grade was crazy. I remember this one time, this dude named Sadiq, may he rest in peace. Sadiq, shout outs to you. He went to high school with us. One of the most kind-hearted dudes in the world. Like, he was so nice, very special young man. Um, I watched him come from just a regular shy dude to around 11th grade. He was dancing. He was battling people. He was moving and shaking. He found a lane. He even started dressing, throwing his fashion and putting on, he had locks. Everybody laughed at him for having locks in high school. Look at us now. This is crazy. It's crazy. So Sadiq, shout outs to y'all, because you started this. All them dudes now, we got locks. You probably laughing at us like, look at them. You know what I'm saying? But shout outs to you, man. There was a situation where we was in the hallway and him and Akeem started slap boxing or whatever. It was mad funny. So they getting it popping or whatever. It's a good fight. But it's not a real fight. It's slap boxing. That's what boys do. You know what I'm saying? We all loved each other, but that's what boys do. Play fighting is a part of the game, part of growing up. You stop at a certain point. So they slap boxing. Akeem hit him with a right. Boop! Knocked his kufi off. His locks came out. We was weak, son. The whole ninth grade was crying. Then there was this other time we had to remember I said in ninth grade we had to wear uniform. So Mr. Bennett, who was our dean at the time, he ain't play about uniform. Like, if you was caught without your uniform, if he caught you, it was clip. Guaranteed moms getting called. Guaranteed write up. Guaranteed the whole grade cannot dress down. So one day we in the cafeteria. He like Mr. on like a Thursday. He like, yo, listen, if everybody wear their uniform, nah, it was like a Wednesday. He like, if everybody wear their uniform Thursday, Friday, y'all get to dress down. So we get into the lunchroom or whatever. Everybody got on a uniform. Terrell comes into the cafeteria, dressed down, bro, dressed down. Mr. Bennett said, "Oh, he don't know what the program is. Oh, he don't got his oh, so you wear jeans?" That's how he used to talk or whatever, right? So Terrell sitting there looking dumb. I think he was smacked at the time, son. He's sitting there looking dumb. Mr. Bennett was like, "No dress down Friday." Yo, we went crazy, son. So there's a ramp in BHSA. Why the whole grade beat him up on the ramp? The whole grade jumped him on the ramp because we could not dress down. We fought so hard to dress down, bro, and you messed it up for us. But those are some little memories. We could talk about the Shannon and Miguel and Akeem situation. That's a funny situation. If everybody know, Shannon literally jumped into her man's situation because I'm like, you a little girl, you 14 years old, thinking you grown. We really thought we was grown at that age. So when I see these high schoolers, I don't even really bother them because we thought the same thing. We thought because we got a little phone, because we got $5 in our pocket, because our Metro card got 3 swipes, we grown. No, you're not grown. You're just getting a little more comfortable with who you are. Your mom's is giving you a little more time to stay out. You're not grown. So 10th grade was filled with Sweet 16s. Everybody had a Sweet 16. All I know is by that time I had my core group of dudes that I chill with, and I had a core group of girls that I chill with. But my core group of fellas that I chill with, we already had our plan for 10th grade, and that was be fly every day, pass our classes, be at every Sweet 16, don't get jumped because it was crazy over near our school, and just be cool. You feel me? Just climb up that ladder. You know what I'm saying? Any girls that we wanted to talk to, that was on our list. Like, yo, we got to go talk to so-and-so. We got to go mingle with so-and-so. So 10th grade, we went to every single Sweet 16. We had a good time. Um, it brought us all together. You know what I'm saying? Like, then people started to see who could dance, who could stay out late, who had a ride home. Sometimes you at a party and you don't even got a way to get home. You feel me? Anyways, right? People be doing too much because homie saw me recording and then he want to scream because he with his girl. You corny, bro. Bad fit. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get back to this before I do too much. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so Sweet 16s. We all at the parties. We chilling. So one of my homegirls named Nicole has a Sweet 16 all the way in like Flatlands. Like, I don't even know what you call that or whatever. But all I know was that the 46 went over there. So it's me, Donnie, Avery, Lamel, and it's somebody else. I can't remember who it was. But it could have been us 4, but it could have been 5 of us. So we at the party. The party is lit. But Shorty, Nicole, she had like a party where you had to wear red and some other color. We got on mad red. We got on, you feel me? Red and black, red and white, red and blue, all sorts of stuff, different mixed up. But my homeboy got these A-Life sneakers that was red and black, checkered, and they was high top. And at the time, everybody used to wear skinny pants, so they were so bright. You know what I'm saying? So we chilling. We leaving. We walking. I'm like, y'all, I know how to get home. So we go on this street. I think it might be, I forgot what street that is, but it's a 2-way. We was on the wrong side. So the bus came. We asked the bus driver, yo, do this go to back to Bed-Stuy? He like, nah, it's the other side. We go across the street. I'm like, damn, I gotta pee. I see the bus coming, but I gotta pee. So I bust a little corner pocket to pee. Mind you, I got on mad red. I'm peeing. As I look up, I see mad dudes in blue walking towards us. And they not cops, bro. Mad dudes. So I'm like, yo, Donnie, Lamel, Avery, we gotta go, bro. They walking right towards us. Now we gotta go now. So the bus is like, I can't really show y'all. Alright, nah, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm right here, right? The bus is like, if y'all could see where that church is right there, the bus is like right there. But the guys is like right there at that corner. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, I need this bus. I need this bus to move. I need expeditiously. Like, come on. So we sweating bullets. We like, nah, son. If they see us, if they get near us, they're going to beat us up. We like 7 miles from the crib. It's clipped. We don't even know how to get back to Shorty crib. You feel me? We just walking at this point. So boom, they getting closer. The bus getting closer. They getting closer. I'm like, Jesus, please don't let it be a red light. The bus skips all the stops and pulls up on us. Boop. I'm like, oh shit, it's people in front of us though. Yo, I don't care what nobody say. I don't regret this. We pushed all them people and ran in the bus, bro. So we see the guys running towards the bus. The people get on the bus. The door closed. We tell the guy, yo, go, go. We need you to go. The boys is beating on the bus and all of that, bro. We like, yo, nah. We like, yo, bro, do not stop at the next stop. Keep going, son. It was crazy, but that was part of what made us so aware now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what's going on. We know body language. We know how to sense fear. We know how to sense when something is bad. We know how to sense when something is good. We know when it's a place that we could kind of kick our feet up, but still be on point. Like, these are the things you learn when you go through these situations. So that was 10th grade year. 11th grade year was crazy because that was the year where you had a bunch of regents. The teachers were changing. You was getting classes like physics and Spanish and math B and all of this type of stuff. And it was really like high school was then kicking in, the meaning of it. Like, you are now in high school. It's a higher level of learning than that middle stuff and that elementary stuff that you used to do. So I remember having Miss Davis. I remember having Miss Lee. I remember having all of these teachers, Mr. Hyde, like, and yo, it was kicking my butt, bro. And then Mr. Williams had us trying to learn 10 songs in 2 weeks. It was crazy, but little did we know it was gearing us up to multitask and keep certain things in line. You know what I'm saying? And also understand the order of importance. If you got a project due, you need to get on top of that. Don't worry about that little one page of, you know, multiplication problems that you got to do. Like, you'll be all right. Do the project. So 11th grade year was cool though. Like, again, it was more Sweet 16s for the people that were in the later part of the year from September to December. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope too. I had a group called Bad Intentions, and we was lit. Like everybody know about Bad Intentions. Like, they used to call me, yo, Obi, what you doing? I'm chilling. Yo, can you please perform at my party, please? Can you come bring your group? I used to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I really used to go out and perform. And this is all what made me a DJ. This is what made the stuff y'all see now when I'm not so afraid to talk in the camera or speak to people. It's because I was thrown into these environments. Like, I had to. And then with me being short, I always felt like I'm not going to let nobody play with me. Like, I'm not going to let nobody beat me to it. Like, and not in an anger way, but that's just the competitive side mixed with the height and everything. Like, nobody's gonna pick me last. Like, I'm not with that. You feel me? So high school helped me with that. 12th grade year, now everybody is like, we know how to high school. The year before us, they were weird. Like, the dudes in that grade used to try to talk to our girls, like, no funny. And we ain't talk to their girls because they wasn't, you know what I'm saying? They was cool to be friends with, but it was clip. But our girls used to have their heads spinning, you know what I'm saying? Like, the girls that was in my grade used to have the dudes above us head spinning. So when they left, finally we was at ease. We was tired of them. No disrespect to them. They cool peoples, but this was high school. We're not talking about now. We don't have no beefs. I see these dudes in the neighborhood. I'm not thinking about high school. It's all love. They black men. I'm a black man. We made it to the ages we are, and it's all love. But we talking about this and that. They will probably say the same thing about us because we was running it up on them. Like we was in there fly. They couldn't keep up. Anyways, but the good thing about them, and I can't lie, I gotta give them their credit. They were so unified that it it made them who they are now. Like a lot of them still mix and mingle. They're doing big things, and I'm proud of them for that. Like real talk. Like we all came from BHSA, and we all got our drive from there. So they got their drive. Me and my guys got our drive. The dudes under us got their drive. Like that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what you did in high school. It's about how you made it out. You keep going, you progress, and you get better and better. As a man, as a woman. 12th grade year comes. Whatever you did them 3 years is going to make or break you. So if you failed on your test, yeah, you could take it in 12th grade, but imagine taking 9 Regencies in 12th grade. Then having to prepare for prom, then having to prepare for graduation, your social life, this and that. It's not happening. And homework, you're going to fail some of those things. So 12th grade year, I had to buckle down. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things happened to me my 12th grade year. 12th grade year, I got cut in my eye playing ball. A dude literally couldn't guard me or whatever. I'm not LeBron James, but I got a little, you know what I'm saying? He reached for the ball, cut me in my eye. I was out of school for like a month. You know what I'm saying? Because I had an eye patch on, and I was not trying to come to school with an eye patch. What's good, bro? My school was very jokey. I could not deal with those jokes. I was a jokester, but the eye patch would have took me off the map. You know what I'm saying? So I was getting all my homework sent to my email and everything, and I had to complete it. I wasn't worried about being fly. I wasn't worried about nothing because I had failed the English regions, the global regions, and the math B regions. So I had to take all of those over. Yeah, I had to take all those over. I thought I had something else. The Spanish regions, we all passed that. But boom. So yeah, sitting there grinding. I still got a dance group. I still got Mr. Williams trying to make us learn 20 songs now. I got competitions. I got a social life. I got my mom's on my case, and I'm trying to hide stuff from my pops because he work in the DOE, so he know what's going on. So boom. I buckled down. I stopped chilling with people. I had a little girlfriend at the time. She was mad cool. Shout outs to you. You know who you are. And I was also very mixy and immature at the time. So I was, doing a little too much. But I had to slow down. I had to really sit down and chill. And I took the time to do that. Your boy graduated. I graduated and I couldn't believe it because I had a specific teacher that kept failing me every marking period. I wasn't one of his favorites, pause, and also I ain't really fuck with him like that. Like I wasn't gonna sit there and kiss your ass and you're not being a good teacher. Now that I'm older, I know who were the good teachers, who were the bad teachers. He was just there to little mix and mingle with his little crew. So boom. We start getting ready for prom. We doing ballots. We doing the best dressed things, the most popular. Your boy was in the yearbook. You know what I'm saying? I got best vocalist. That didn't matter. I was the only boy in the grade, so of course who they was gonna give it to. I got party animal. Who they was gonna give it to? I was supposed to get most popular, but they gave it to somebody else. I feel like, yo, Donnie, you remember who they gave most popular to? That didn't make no sense. I think they gave it to Shakir some shit. No. That was middle school. High school, it didn't matter. Maybe they didn't do that because my ballots went out the door. You know what I'm saying? Because I was definitely most popular. If you didn't know OB in high school, you ain't really know nobody. But I had a good time in high school. Graduated on time. Made a lot of respectable, resourceful networking objectives and and mixing and mingling with people. Yes, I was very mixy, but all of these people I see now, it's a lot of people that be like, yo, you ran into, yeah, I ran into it, because I want to see my people. I want to see girls from junior high school. I want to know if you're doing well. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people from our high school that aren't doing so well. And I want us all to, like, shout outs to my boy Keith. You know what I'm saying? It's a touchy subject, but I felt the need to speak on it because I can. You know what I'm saying? I actually was that guy's friend. I actually moved around and ran around with that guy. Shout outs to you, Keith. I'm looking dead in the camera. Shout outs to you. You were a very big figure in high school. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you, a lot of boys wouldn't feel comfortable when they was dancing. You battled everybody. You didn't care who came up to the school, you was battling. You didn't care who was at the mall, you was battling. I even remember when we got out of high school, you were doing competitions. And I would come to little talent shows and you would be battling by yourself. um we're still proud of you, bro. We still remember that. Like, if you ever come across this video, we love you, bro. And I'm going back to a high schooler. I remember you being in physics class. You was the smartest boy in that class. You know what I'm saying? We asked you for the answers while I was up in the front joking around. You was the boy giving me the answers, and I was coming to your crib, and you was my friend, bro. Shout outs to you. Everything is gonna be okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see this and y'all get a chance to show him this, send him this. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of myself for even keeping on with this vlog stuff. Like I said, I had a hard week, bro. I had a very crazy week. And I'm gonna speak about it on another episode, but I can still show love. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing all these college graduates and all of these black men that's out here, these black women that's making and moving and shaking. Growing up, it was like, if you didn't go to college, you wasn't going to be nobody. If you did go to college, you was going to be everything. But now I learned it's about your drive. It's about what you want. So go out here and get what you want. If you don't want to go to college, find a trade. Go do something. Your hands work. Make a plan. Stick to it. Do what you got to do. Um, to all my high school friends, I love y'all. Keep pushing. Hit me up. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Um, and look out for some more content because I'm not going to stop. Y'all have a good day. DJ Obi the Mayor, I'm out.